You're very welcome back now. Their music has earned them a wide selection of admirers, including the Beach Boys, the Smashing Pumpkins and Bono, who strongly advised them to change their name.
And it's a name that has both helped and hindered indie rock band Ham Sandwich. Their frontwoman Niamh Farrell and guitarist Brian Darcy join us now.
Morning to you guys.
I don't know how it's hindered in the sense that when you Google you come up straight away.
Yeah.
So that's a bonus. And what did Bono say?
Well, our drummer Ollie met him at a Red Hot Chili Peppers gig, and obviously Bono's sitting there, you have to go over and say hello kind of thing. So we went over and he said, "Oh, how's it going? I'm Ollie, I'm in a band called Ham Sandwich." And Bono just laughed and said, "Oh, I think you should change your name." But then he said, then again, that's what they said about you two when they first started.
From a bloke who's called himself after a hearing aid.
Well, where did the name come from?
Our bassist, John, we were just trying to come up with silly names, you know, when we started out, and he said it, and we all kind of went, okay, yeah. We got a lot of stick for it when we started out.
Really?
But now I think everybody's kind of come around to the idea, and more people kind of like it, you know.
Because now the music has overtaken the name.
Exactly,
yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
It's great. And Brian, it's setting up the band in school. It's not a Meath accent, by the way, so it's not a completely 100% Meath band, is it?
No, I'm from Dublin. No.
She's blowing. So. Oh, God. Oh. Well, some would argue that Meath is now a suburb of Dublin. Oh, God, sorry. But tell us a little bit of the early days of formation of the band and how you all hooked up.
Well, I think we're going about 5 years, but I joined 6 months after I started, so it was kind of like a bit of a heavy metal band in the beginning, I think, anyway. The guitarist did these about 20-minute guitar solos, and then I joined and I just kind of became Ham Sandwich, and we started off in like smaller little venues like the Voodoo Lounge and Eamon Doran's, and then things kind of progressed, and we got like a couple of songs together, and then we just decided to make an album in the last couple of years, take it a bit more seriously, like so. And it's gone from strength to strength, you know.
Looking at Last FM yesterday, now the number of hits that you have on that is building and building and building. You can see the fan bases.
And you won an award the day the album came out.
Yeah, that was some day. We won a Media Award for Hope 2008. The same day the album came out, so
Celebrations that night?
There was, yeah. Bottle of champagne and wheeling, so
which is nice. Now, on the 8th of June, there was a significant occurrence in the band's short history. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I had a baby.
It's not just that,
The fact that you didn't know you were having a baby.
Yeah, I went into Tala Hospital with like very severe stomach cramps and came out of the Coombe Hospital with a little baby boy. So
from a girl's perspective, how the hell do you not know when you're preggers?
Well, everything kind of went on as normal, you know.
Okay.
And I didn't really get fat, you know. I had a tiny bit of a belly, but I just thought I was maybe putting on a bit of weight, you know. And plus, I was touring and stuff, you know, over all the time. So I was really, really busy, you know what I mean? So
just on the go.
It just when it happened, then it just.
And it never crossed your mind at all.
Never crossed my mind at all. No.
So when the nurse came and said, you know, the stomach cramps you're having are actually in labour, how did you react?
I didn't say anything. I remember just not saying anything, and then all of a sudden it just happened so quickly. You know, I was. Next of all, I was in an ambulance heading down to the Coombe, and it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Yeah.
How did you tell the lads? What did the lads say to this?
They were all shocked, obviously. Yeah.
So we're playing Glastonbury like 2 weeks later, so it's like, you are going to do Glastonbury, but David's okay. David's all right there, yeah. Some priorities.
You've got a baby, you can still do the gig though, can't you? But that must have been a huge thing to get your head around. 1 minute in a band, touring, everything's great. Next minute, mother. Like, obviously wasn't part of the plan as such.
Yeah, it was. I remember I was shocked to me to start off with, but it didn't really hit me until a few weeks later. I was kind of sitting, you know, in my house looking at this baby, thinking, "That's my baby." You know, it's very strange. But little boy Oscar.
I love the name Oscar.
Yeah.
And did you do Glastonbury?
Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah, I was back gigging about a week and a half after I had him.
That would have been a huge gig for you guys, though, as well. I mean, to miss that would have been.
Oh, it's humongous chance.
How was it? How was Glastonbury, Brian?
It was amazing. Everyone had their own kind of individual experience, but I thought it was like the best run festival. They looked after you, like backstage, and give you food and what have you. But like, we're playing Electric Picnic at the end of this month, so hopefully that lives up to Glastonbury, hopefully. So.
I'll say
I've heard very good things, I think it will
do.
And did you see any kind of musical heroes or heroines when you were there?
I saw Karis Matthews and her boyfriend from I'm a Celebrity.
Oh, we're going to be standards. Yeah, let's get together.
That was the only famous people I saw. I was like, oh, look here it is. Yeah.
There's Franz Ferdinand backstage as well, and British Sea Power. A few bands I'd be looking up to, but I was just too afraid to say hello, you know.
Know a couple of times, Debbie come to you. What sort of stuff are you listening to yourself, and who's doing the writing for you within the band?
We all pretty much write the stuff. It's very much a group effort.
Wow, that's interesting.
It's good because otherwise, at the very start, it was John writing all the stuff. But then as time went on, we all had different influences, and it just made the songs more textures to the song. So that's the best way to work. We usually go away for like a weekend or something down the country, maybe to Leitrim or Roscommon, where there's not much going on or something. But like we get back to basics and come up with new material and stuff. So it's really good that way, you know.
So the sound of the band has gone a long way from your 20-minute riffs, metal to how would you describe your sound now, Niamh?
Oh God, I don't know. If people ask me to describe it, I just say it's kind of indie pop rock. You know,
there's more melody there now.
Best
as well,
way to describe it, I think. Yeah.
Let's not describe it. Let's do it.
Let's
see what you're going to play. For us.
Take it away.
That'll be the easiest way. It's fantastic.
Graduated, standing outside and then you come along. How many times can I get it so wrong? It's so can I ask you to say. I turn my face to the rain. Falling asleep when I'm driving real hard. Got a picture of you from an old student car. No, you never changed.